Good morning, everyone, and welcome to DG1 for the second of our West District Short Course Championship. It's the senior age group, our 15 and overs today. For those of you joining us on the live stream, welcome. My name is Robert Taylor. I'll be doing commentary this morning. Jackie Smith is going to be joining me very shortly, so stay with us for the morning session. We're underway in a few minutes. Just before we do so, good turnout of technical officials. Thank you everyone for giving up your support again today. Just before the session starts, we'll run through our health and safety. In the event of an emergency, a siren will sound. Staff will direct you to the nearest exit. Just check where the exits are, keep them clear at all times. Should there be an official evacuation, everyone poolside. If you make your way down to the corner exits just at the start end here and exit through the fire escape. And spectators, if you make your way to the stairs behind where I am and make your way down the stairs should there be a fire exit, do not go out the way you came in. That's not the way when we have a fire exit in DG1. So, please check where, as I say, where the exits are. Keep them clear at all times. No glass items or outdoor footwear poolside. And swimmers, if you are coming upstairs, please dry off as best you can. Wear appropriate footwear and clothing. There you go, sir. No mobile phones to be used in the toilets, showers or the changing areas. And everyone here, either as a participant, volunteer, team staff or spectator, you accept that any photographs or videos taken will not be used for illicit purposes, or that pictures or films produced will not be altered in any way or uploaded onto the web without the consent and writing of the person or persons filmed or photographed. And spectators who wish to take images are requested to focus on their own family or team member as much as reasonably possible, and to avoid including other participants in images, particularly if those images are being shared with family, friends or through social media platforms. And in the district, if you need to do that, please complete the necessary form if you haven't already done so. Those forms are available at the desk at the top of the stairs. Just introduce our senior officials for this morning. Starters, Elizabeth Fitzsimmons with Anna Dunlop and Liz Scott. And our two senior referees are Hazel Hastings and Ross Stewart. We get underway with 400 freestyle. So we'll just get underway now. Referee, sorry, it's 400 IM. Boys, 2 heats. If the guys can make their way quickly to the starting platforms, and we'll get the session moving along. Hopefully try and get this session finished by about 11 o'clock. There will be finals of any 100s and 50s heats for that this morning, with finals with roughly about a 10-minute break between the end of the first lot of swimming, and then we'll go on to those finals at the end. So this morning we've got 400 IM, 50 free, 100 butterfly and 200 free. And the 50 free and 100 butterfly heats and finals of those will finish after the 200 freestyle. So our first event, I say, is 2 heats of the guys' 400 individual medley in lane 1. Sam Haddon, Ren 96. 2, Brian Fitzpatrick, Western Bartonshire. 3, Dominic Gribben, Ren 96. 4, Andrew Patterson, City Glasgow. 5 is Sam Curry, South Ayrshire. 6, Jay McKinnon, Western Bartonshire. And 7, Ian Baxter, Ren 96. So 4 lengths of each stroke. Butterfly, back, breast and free. So a pretty strong start by the 2 guys in the middle lanes. Andrew with about half a body length ahead at the moment from Sam. Running in 3rd, Western Bartonshire's Jay McKinnon. 5:01 through to 5:51 are the entry times in this one. So I'm sure a few of them will be looking to try and get inside that psychological 5-minute mark. Sam's now just forged ahead on the backstroke section, and those 2 guys have maintained that advantage and pulled a wee bit further away from Jay McKinnon. That no swimmer in lane 3. So Sam extending that, having a very good backstroke section. We'll wait and see how this develops. Andrew's got a pretty good breaststroke, so I expect him to come back in the next section where we've got 4 lengths of breast, and that can have a big impact, especially in a 400 rather than a 200 IM. So the halfway mark. Sam Curry, 2:24.92. Both these guys 15, so potentially swimming for at least a bronze medal. There's 2 15-year-olds to come in the final heat. See Andrew, pretty useful breaststroker, and I'd expect him to try and claw that advantage that Sam's built up. Jay a long way back in 3rd place now. And that gap down to about a metre, so we should have an interesting freestyle to finish here. Again, Andrew just nudging that a little bit nearer, and this is where Andrew should put the pressure on, and he's certainly doing that. Just eases past Sam, and Sam will want to just try and hang in there. Give himself half a chance on the freestyle. And he's certainly there or thereabouts. We've got a cracking race to finish with freestyle to come. Andrew with maybe about a second or so advantage here. Now, he's had a good solid breaststroke, as I suspected he would. He's almost a second ahead, 3:52.99. Both the guys, I think, might just sneak a little bit under the 5-minute mark. Sam Curry still about half a metre or so behind. Jay a long way back. The 2 West D boys 3rd and 4th here. And Andrew still looking pretty strong. Sam's got lots to do if he wants to cut this back. It's now extended to a full body length. And out the turn, that extension is now over a second. And Andrew Patterson looking good. So if he can hang on here, he's guaranteed at least a bronze medal, with the 2 15-year-olds who are scheduled to come in the next heat that we've got. Well, a nice start for the morning. Both the guys are going to improve, I'm sure, in their entry times. 4:57.94. Sam just inside the 5:03, 5:01.37. He'll be a wee bit disappointed he didn't manage to get under 5, but a PB is a PB. So well done, guys. Good start for the morning swimming. And Jay McKinnon will finish in 3rd place, just outside his time of 5:18, 58, 5:17 entry time. And teammate Brian Fitzpatrick. Nice improvement of around 14 seconds for Brian, 5:27.39. And we had a lot of good times yesterday, Jackie. A lot of fast times for the younger swimmers. Big improvements, a lot of PBs for them in the pool yesterday. Maybe not get so many with the older swimmers, but good to get started with a few PBs in the first heat.
Morning, Robert. Good morning, everybody. Just joining Robert. That was a very good opening swim there. So we're moving on to heat number 2.
Three 16-year-olds, Jackie, 3 17-year-olds. So potentially the medals should be decided for those 2 age groups in this one.
Yeah, and then we've got, as I heard you say a moment ago, we've got 2 15-year-olds, and Andrew's just set the bar for that one.
Yeah.
Winning that in heat number 1. So certainly guaranteed a medal for Andrew, but which colour it's going to be will be determined just shortly.
That result now confirmed by our officials.
So, as we just said a moment ago, this is heat number 2. We have an empty lane 1. In lane 2, Kyle Connolly, East Kilbride. 3, Daniel Hay, Forth Valley Tridents. 4, Finlay Bennett, Rutherglen. 5, Blake Herdman, Inverclyde. 6, Kyle Mossman, City of Glasgow. His teammate James Gillis swims in lane 7. And lane 8 sees Jasper Broom of South Ayrshire.
And because Jake Ferguson's not swimming in this one, Jackie, one of the 17-year-olds, that will ensure that Ewan Baxter, the 17-year-old in that first heat, will be guaranteed a bronze medal. So well done to Ewan.
Indeed, yes. Well spotted. Thank you, Robert. So taking the early lead here, it's James Gillis, the City of Glasgow swimmer. With that distinctive pink cap of Daniel Hay, Forth Valley Tridents over there on lane 3. Just in behind him, coming up alongside him, in fact, now as the both boys go into the turn. Still James, just 102.06, 102.98, so really nothing to talk about between those two at the turn there. And we're into the backstroke. So coming up along, I think that's just really tight at the turn there, but still James Gillis and Daniel Hay, Finlay Bennett, the Rutherglen swimmer, coming up alongside them, and also swimming well, Blake Herdman, the Inverclyde swimmer, just in the middle of the pool there in lane number 5. So still nothing really splitting our top two swimmers there, our 2 leaders. But the 4 boys, James Gillis, Daniel Hay, Finlay Bennett, Blake Herdman, are beginning to move away from the rest of the field. Still just the City of Glasgow swimmer, James Gillis, just with the edge.
Blake Herdman going nicely, Jackie, in lane 5.
Yeah, he's now got himself
just picking up. The 15-year-old is one of the 2 15-year-olds on this one.
Yeah, he's into 3rd place certainly now. But Finlay Bennett's not going to let him go. That was a good turn by Finlay and into the breaststroke. And in fact, Finlay's now moved himself ahead of the rest of the field. Just by 3/4 of a body length, but it's still moving away nonetheless.
The other 15-year-old Jasper Broom, just a fraction faster than the previous heat. Of course, that was Sam Curry's split rather than Andrew Patterson's split. So he's actually ahead of Andrew Patterson. So we'll see if he can just maintain that rhythm.
So Finlay Bennett there, Good breaststroke for him. Blake Herdman in second, Daniel Hay third, James Gillis fourth. Look at that lead that the Rutherglen swimmer has now built up. Finlay Bennett, Blake Herdman and Daniel Hay doing all they can to catch him, but it's a really good section of this 400 IM for Finlay now. Into the final section of freestyle, and it's Blake Herdman, the 15-year-old, turns second, Daniel Hay third.
Just coming
James
back.
Gillis.
Back to the split, Jasper Broom a few seconds inside Andrew Patterson's time, so it looks as though he'll get the silver medal and Blake will get the gold. And the 50-year-olds, as you say, Jackie, Finlay's going nicely in lead here.
He is indeed, yes. Looks like he's got probably a pretty uncatchable lead now, I think. So
interesting, there's 0.21 between James Gillis and Daniel for the 17-year-old gold. It's just James, I think, Jackie in 7 that has a marginal advantage. There's nothing in that. Somebody's coming down to take this, Jackie. Great swim.
It's Finlay Bennett, a great swim there, great second half of a swim, got himself up using his breaststroke up into the lead and kept that going all the way through. A good swim there. 4:44.33, and it is Blake Herdman who takes second place in a 4:54.08, and James Gillis takes third in a 4:54.68, and Jasper Broom is the other 15-year-old. He will take silver, I think, in behind Blake and Andrew in bronze. So that's a good swim from our 15-year-olds there.
James Gillis will be the 17-year-old champion. So 3 heats for the girls this time, Jackie. 3 go in heat number 1. A 15, a 16, a 17-year-old, Zoe Griffin in lane 3 from Cumbernauld. In 4, Madison Gourley, North Ayrshire. And in 5, Natasha McNeil, Rutherglen. 2 of the girls' entry time just a smidgen over 6 minutes. And Zoe Griffin, the younger swimmer of the 3, 6:17. So let's see if they can get themselves some nice PBs and under that 6-minute mark. Certainly the 2 in the middle lanes would hope to do that, and I'm sure Zoe will try and get as close to that 6-minute mark as she can. But a nice strong start by Natasha. She's the oldest of the 3 at 17.
It's a good mix of ages across the heats as well here, Robert. We were pretty confident that some of the boys in the first heat would walk away with medals this morning, but we can't be quite so sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate on the basis of times, but we had a good mixture of 15, 16 and 17 and above year old here still to come.
Good so steady start, 1:25.69. It's about 5-second advantage. And Madison a long way back. Maybe got some strength in one of the other strokes. At the moment, she's a long way off the lead. She's actually the fastest on entry times.
Yes, as you say, they've still got the breaststroke to come, Robert,
yeah.
And that can see swimmers move through the field quite nicely, but she will have quite a bit of work to do, certainly looking at Natasha McNeil at the moment. Pretty good lead she's turned With 50 metres to go of her backstroke. She's got some 7 seconds of an advantage over the rest of the field at the moment.
Still maintains about 10-second advantage over the third place swimmer, Madison Gourley, who's having a much better backstroke than Zoe. She's actually clawed up sides here, Jackie.
She has, yeah. She's got herself back up.
A much faster turnover, faster rhythm for Natasha compared to the other two girls. 3:01 at halfway. So it's roughly about 10 seconds advantage. But as we said on breaststroke, that can evaporate pretty quickly with a strong breaststroke, or a not so strong breaststroke.
And that's Madison getting herself ahead now of Zoe. And they come up to the turn at the start end. We'll have a look at what Madison has gained on our leader. It looks like she's gained something, but clock will tell us a little bit better. So that's a 3:52 there for our leader, Natasha McNeil.
I think she's held it pretty well together, Jackie. If anything, she's possibly extended.
She's pulling away now,
isn't
she? A bit misleading when they're coming up towards you, I think, to see the angle, isn't it? That's my excuse anyway. And you're sitting in a better position to see the pool.
You've got to see that, Jackie, I suppose, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it looks as though she's just managing to add another second or so onto that advantage. I think it's about 11, pushing 12-second advantage here. So I think she's going to get herself under the 6 minute, turning in 4:45.69. So come back in 74, and she'll manage to do that. Literally 10 seconds of a gap between first and second. So he's having a fairly steady swim. She might get inside her entry time. Right, let's hope that Natasha can really motor on. She's really got to kick in big style here. That was roughly about 41 seconds, so maybe not going to get under that 6 minutes. So he's got to try and kick on as well if she wants to get inside her entry time. She's got someone to chase, and Madison is about 2 meters or so clear in second. Difficult when you've got to swim most of this on your own. And she's just going to drift a little bit over her entry time. But nevertheless, good solid start, 6:06.88. Natasha takes the first heat. Madison is going to finish in second, 6:19.86, and Zoe 6:21.99.
So a good swim there by Natasha to take that first heat. And the times there set the bars for the girls. So this is heat number 2 of event 302. In lane 2, Amelia Pregold with Bells Hill Sharks. 3, Jessica Lafferty, Bells Hill Sharks. 4, Orleth Jeffrey, Lanark. 5, Grace Blair, Forth Valley Trident. 6, Katie Gaffney, Rutherglen. And 7, Alicia Thompson, Cumbernauld. Altogether faster heat from the basis of the girls' entry times. We're looking at 5:41 through to 5:55, so all sub 6 minutes. So I suspect we will start to see some of the potential medalists from this heat. Certainly see the 15-year-olds. Anyway, we've 3 15-year-olds with only 1 15-year-old to come in the third heat. So certainly 2 out of the 3 on paper guaranteed a medal. So just want to take the opportunity to wish Olith Jeffrey, just a little bit, few days late, a happy 15th birthday. It's just 15 on last Friday, I think, Robert.
Yeah, we'll mention it again when she finishes, just to embarrass her. That's a prerequisite at districts.
So there we go, 1:15.86 after the first section of this IM. So we're 10 seconds faster than what we saw just a few moments ago. And establishing the lead there in lane 7, Katie Gaffney, the Rutherglen swimmer. Behind her we see Olith Jeffrey, indeed the birthday girl. And I think in fact she's gained the lead. She has indeed. She's moved a body length ahead of Katie Gaffney now. No, sorry, Alicia Thompson. I beg your pardon, Alicia. Should have recognised that bright yellow cap of Cumbernauld there in lane 7. Well, Olith Jeffrey. Really good backstroke there. Moving away from Alicia Thompson. Yes. Behind them we have Jessica Lafferty, Bales Hill Shark swimmer over there in lane 3 in third place.
Alicia in second. Jackie is effectively swimming for at least a bronze. If she finishes the fastest 16-year-old in this one, she'll be guaranteed a medal.
Yes, that's correct. We've just got 2 16-year-olds coming in the next heat. So into the breaststroke, and Olith Jeffrey continues to dominate this. Alicia Thompson maintaining her second place. Jessica Lafferty in third. And Jessica will want to do the best she can here because she'll be looking for one of those medals. At the moment, certainly guaranteed to beat there, unless something happens. The other 15-year-old is swimming in middle of the pool there, Grace. She's in fourth place, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, that halfway mark, 2:13, 8:99, 2:39 for all. If you roughly double that, that's probably going to be pretty close to the finish time, which is around the 5:20ish. And Amy Rowell in the next heat has got a faster entry time. So if Ola can get somewhere around about 5:20, that might focus Amy to ensure that she swims a very strong race.
And it's Olith Jeffrey continuing to dominate. 4:19.37 there. First one into the freestyle.
She comes back in something like 67. We're looking at what, 5:28.
Good swim by, indeed, yeah. Good swim by Jessica Lafferty now. She's over that breaststroke. She's up into second place now.
Good contest, Jackie. Katie Gaffney's not out of this. The other 16-year-old, if she can find something special on freestyle to finish top 16-year-old, but she's a lot still to do.
Olith Jeffrey. 2 lengths to go of a 400 IM this morning.
It's looking more like...
certainly she's going to set the bar, as you said, for Amy Rowell, but...
more like a 5:37 maybe, Jackie.
And Amy's still got a faster entry time into this. So we'll see what happens in the third heat. But this one belongs to the Lanark swimmer, Orlith Jeffrey. Bellshill Sharks, Jessica Lafferty will take second, so we'll have to wait and see what Amy does before the medals are determined in the next heat. So that's a 5:35.71 for Orlith. Inside her entry time, Jessica comes in a time of 5:45.62, just outside her entry time. And third place will go to Cumbernaulds' Alicia Thompson. And a 5:56.98, again just outside her entry time here. We'll watch lane 6, 6:01.18. See whether that will certainly put her into the medals anyway, Robert.
Yeah.
On the basis of that, guaranteed a bronze medal anyway.
Yeah, Lisa's guaranteed, as you say, a bronze. And the 6-year-old and both Orlith and Jessica. Well, is anybody going to be able to dislodge Evie Mackey in this one? We'll see how this one goes. Our final heat, Erin Faulkner, Bellshill Sharks in 1. Amy Rowell, City Glasgow 2. Amy McLeod, City Glasgow 3. Evie Mackey, Lanark 4. Amber Rigg, Dumfries 5. Lucy Hunter, Hamilton Bath 6. Leah Rafferty, West D in 7. And Amy Jones, Forth Valley Tridents in lane number 8. Well, two 19-year-olds. Good to see some of the swimmers, once they get past tender age of 18, they continue swimming at district events. So both Erin Faulkner and Amy McLeod in lanes 1 and 3 respectively. But we know how good Evie Mackey is, good all-rounder and a very strong butterfly swimmer. So that's a nice 1:03.81. A lot of swimmers would be delighted just doing 100 as fast as that. We've got 400, another 300 to go of 3 different strokes for Evie.
And we said we need to keep an eye on what Amy Rowell did and to determine the 15-year-old medals, but she's just at the turn there, 1:11.13, so already 4 seconds faster than the previous heat at that stage, so
yeah, she also
keeps this going, guaranteed the gold.
You should think so, Jackie. Pretty useful all-rounder is Amy, and her breaststroke's not scabby either.
Right, so it's Evie Mackey continuing to dominate this, as I think we would expect.
This is probably the slowest, dare I say, of all the 4 strokes that Evie does. She's very good at all 4. Excellent butterfly, breast and freestyle. We don't often see her doing individual backstroke events, but she's got the ability to do that pretty thoroughly. But you'll see that breaststroke, just the power that she gets. And you'd expect her just to pull away a wee bit here from Amber Rigg, who's gone very nicely, the swimmer in lane 5 from Dumfries. Evie Mackey looking very strong after half of that breaststroke section. Amy McLeod, as I say, in lane 3, looking good. She's really motoring now on that breaststroke section. Amy Rowell going well. 3:18 for her, turning in 4th. Leah Rafferty One of the other 17-year-olds is the second 17-year-old with Amy Jones quite a long way back in 8th.
Eva Mack is into the final stages of her IM, and she's indeed lapping some of the other swimmers, just showing the quality of swimmer that she is here this morning.
Yeah, she's just the pocket rocket, as she has been over the last 6-7 years that I've been watching her swim. And 4:15.18, 4:51.40. She's probably going to be pretty close to that entry time, Jackie. I'm sure Karen's watching at the side, just taking note of every split, and it's looking good with about 10 to go. She's going to probably just snick it inside that 4:50, and what a swim to get us underway.
Indeed,
today. 4:48.13. Well done, Evie. Nice swim for you. Get a nice wee PB. Second place is going to be Amber Rigg. A little bit over 5 minutes, I think. 5:06.92. And Ian McLeod finishes in 3rd place. You see Hunter, a good swim from her. 5:17.51. I think she'll be the runner-up in the 16-year-olds. 5:19.98. Ami's certainly got the gold in the 15-year-old category. Leah Rafferty 5:33. I think that gets her gold, Jackie.
I think it does, yes, Robert.
And at 5:35.71, Ola Jeffrey, that previous heat, she's certainly going to be runner-up in the 15-year-olds. I don't know about whether Amy Jones has got silver or bronze. We'll find out shortly when we get all the results combined.
So this is event 303, boys 15 and over 50-metre freestyle. 7 heats of this. Lanes 1 through to 8, Ewan Randall, Lachlan McLean, Samuel Young, Adam Somerville, Jamie Lang, Ethan Alexander, Alexander Schmeitek, and Zach Waller. And it's over the other side of the pool. It's lane 3, Samuel Young, the North Ayrshire swimmer. He's motoring through the water there and takes that in a 26.86. He'll be well pleased with that. Went well inside his entry time. Lane 7, Alexander Schmeitek, City of Glasgow takes 2nd. And Adam Somerville takes 3rd.
Heat 2, 1 to 8, Ewan Muir, Nikita Janskis, Matthew Jack, Regan Shaw, Ethan Reid, Daniel Jankis, Joe Crawford, and Rhys McMillan. Well, coming down very strongly in lane 7, Joe Crawford from Scotia. He's got this, I think, from Daniel Jankis. And in lane 3, 3rd place goes to Matthew Jack. Winning time, a wee bit slower than the previous heat, but still pretty fast, 27.7. Some nice PBs for a few of these guys.
Heat 3, lane 1 through to 6, Luke Watland-Smith, Ryan Crabb, Ewan Morrison, Dean Binney, Matthew Darroch, Luke Glenn. Empty lane 7, and lane 8 sees Han Wang Zi. It's the centre of the pool there. It's the Western Bartonshire swimmer, Matthew Darroch, who has the advantage over the rest of the field. They're trying to come back at him. I think Dean Binney will take second. And he does. Matthew Darroch first in a 26.40. Dean Binney 27.41. And lane 3's Ewan Morrison takes third in a 27.78. No. 8.
Heat 4, 1 to 7 with an empty lane in 8. Blair McCarter, Daniel Faulkner, Lewis Aitchison, Frank Nemick, Jack Shaw, Lewis Nelson, and Finlay Goodicci. 26.80 to 27.13. Times in this one. And might just be lane 7. And it is lane 7, Finlay Goodicci, who's going to take this from lanes 5 and 6. 26.86. Finlay takes that. Jack Shaw second, 27.08 and 27.04 rather, and Lewis Nelson 27.08.
Heat number 4, lane 1 through to 8, Blair McCarroll, Daniel Faulkner, Lewis beg your pardon, wrong one. Heat 5, Matthew Ormrod, Henry Duan, Lake Garrity, Camuel O'Donnell, Cameron Mather, Finley Byrne, Pak Hei Lung, and Aidan Fraser. I think that's that centre of that pool there, the Hamilton Bath cap there of Cameron O'Donnell, who has the advantage, and he's going to take that. He does in a 25.85. Second place goes to Finley Byrne in a 26.22, and lane 5's Cameron Mather takes third place in a 26.32.
Heat 6, Max Corcoran, Aaron Russell, Ali Hattab, Kyle Harper, Gregor Ross, Stanislav Shistov. That's the first 6, empty 7, and Jack Bromsky in 8. 24.90 to 26.71. And it's lane 5 this time. He's going to take this, Gregor Ross. Gregor Ross from lanes 4 and 3, I think. 25.97 for Gregor. Kyle Harper 26 second, and 26.34 Ali Hattab takes third.
And this is Heat 7, the final heat of this event. Lanes 1 through to 8, Alexandru Vasilios, Kieran Brown, Callum Struzik, Hamish Maxwell, Theo Sterica, Joe Carty, Carrick Thompson, and Oliver Jones. And it's the South Ayrshire swimmer there, Hamish Maxwell. Good body length advantage over the rest of the field. Hamish comes in to take that. He does so ahead of Callum Struzik, and Theo Sterica, I think, is the finishing order there. No, beg your pardon. Carrick Thompson takes second place there. So Hamish Maxwell, Carrick Thompson and Callum Struzek, 1, 2 and 3.
Thank you, Jackie. We now move on to the girls' turn. 9 heats this time. Good luck, ladies. One, two, three, four, five. No lead, 6. So 1 to 8 with an empty lane. 6, Emma Emery, Mirren Stewart, Chloe Wilson, Charlotte Adair, Nuala Monroe, and we have Jenna Lindsay and Lauren Feeney. Now it looks as though it's lane 3 with the advantage. Chloe Wilson, Bellsill, now being challenged in lane 4. Charlotte Adair coming through. But it's going to be Chloe, Charlotte and Nuala. Lanes 3, 4, 5, 31, 30, 31, 40. And we'll wait for the time for lane 5, which is not the right time, I think. It's soft touch. We'll wait for the officials just to confirm that one for us. Sometimes happens, the swimmer doesn't hit the pad hard enough, touches it, and there's a delay. So we'll need to get that one just validated before we move on. So bear with us. .32.06 the time there for lane 5 for Nuala.
Heat number 2, lanes 1 through to 8. Hannah Adair, Charlotte Zigzag, Carmen Hume, Alicia Thompson, Sophie Stark, Evie Martin, Sophie Cuthbertson and Ellie Hall. 31.11 through to 32.08. So this is pretty tight after that turn at the far end there, but it looks like it could be lane 3. Lanes 5 coming right up alongside her, Alva. So Carmen Hume, I think, will take this. She does in a 31.06. Sophie Stark takes second in a 31.31. And Hannah Adair takes third in a 31.71.
Now confirmed, Jackie.
Thank
Move
you.
on to heat number 3. So 1 to 8, Eva Park, Ellie Hanlon, Holly Stewart, Jenna Aikenhead, Madison Gourley, Hannah Jameson, Katie Wilson and Faith Riley. 30.70 to 31.06. So barely half a second cover the whole field in this one, Jackie, but well away in the outside lane in 8 and flying. Faith Riley, Dumfries swimmer, has nailed this one pretty comfortably, coming through very strongly in lane 6 to take second. And in lane number 4 in third, 30.54 and 30.85 for second and third. That's Hannah Jimison and Jenny Aikenhead, but Faith Riley, 30.54. Half a second faster entry time. Well done.
Heat 4, lanes 1 through to 8, Lauren Dunlop, Eva Gibson, Lucy McGovern, Nina Spirit Hawthorne, Keisha McCormack, Heather Kellock, Grace Blair, Ava Steele. Entry times 30.30 through to 30.50, so there's really nothing to split these girls. It's lane 4. Nina Spirit Hawthorne, I think, has the advantage. Can she hold on to that coming into the closing stages? She certainly is at the moment, and the Inverclyde swimmer will take that, doing so ahead of Keisha McCormack and I think Lucy McGovern. Yep, called that right. 30.01 for Nina Spirit Hawthorne. Keisha McCormack in second in a 30.35, and 30.54 sees Lucy McGovern in third.
Fifth heat, Ailey Laidlaw, Amy Jones, Ruby McInnes, Lucy McLaughlin, Hannah Lindsay, Lucy Vignon, Evie Anderson and Sarah Maguire. 29.74 to 30.25, so we'll probably get our first sub-30, Jackie, in this one. Lane 1 going well over that far side. Ailey Laidlaw, she's, I think, got this one, Jackie, coming through strong against 7. Evie Anderson, it's 7.1, and looks like lane 3. 30.29 for lane 3. Ruby McInnes takes third, but Ailey Laidlaw 29.53 and 29.78 for Evie Anderson, both smashing the 30-second mark.
Yeah, 30 seconds, not 30 minutes,
seconds,
Robert,
yeah.
for 50 metres.
It's probably more my swimming time.
And this is heat number 6, lanes 1 to 8. Amy Wanlass, Lois Herdman, Mia Loudon, Caitlin Hamilton, Evie Chan, Neve Scott, Joanna Calder, and Alana Wilson. And again, another tight field here, 29.30 through to 29.56. And after the turn was not a lot, but I think it's going to be lane 3. Lane 3, Mia Loudon at the moment looking like she has this, but coming back at her in lane 2 and lane 7. Really tight. Lane 7 takes that, 29.54 for Joanna Calder. Lane 5's Evie Chan takes second in a 29.67, and Mia Loudon takes third in a 20, slip for the board to clear, 29.78.
Next one is our seeded heats. First one of the seeded. One to 8, Abby Henderson, Emily Dawson, Lucy Taylor, Molly Irvin Watson, Amber Hinton, Anna Campbell, Maisie McClafferty, Emma Binney. 26.80, Molly Irvin Watson the fastest in this one through to 29.20. And out the turn is the Molly Irvin Watson with the advantage. Amber Hinton, our teammate in 5, is going to get second. So Dumfries 1-2, third place looks like lane 6. So the South Ayrshire's Brooke Stevenson, Anna Campbell, City Glasgow, Molly Irvin Watson, 27.36, 28 dead for Amber and 28.60, Anna Campbell.
Heat number 8, lane 1, Ailey Melrose, 2, Millie Colvin, Amber Rigg, 3, 4, Anna Dunlop, 5, Brooke Stevenson, 6, Ava Ross, 7, Casey Dixon, and 8, Kaylin Chan. And it's lane 3, Amber Rigg, turn first there, but coming out of the turn and right up alongside her, Anna Dunlop. Amber Rigg, Anna Dunlop leading this. It's going to come down to the touch. Who's going to take this? And it's lane 3, Amber Rigg, just ahead of Anna Dunlop. 27.65, 27.69, so 0.4 of a second separating 1 and 2. And Ava Ross takes third in a time of 28.85.
Final heat, Ella Cunningham, Cara Gumbrough, Caitlin Morton, Gracie Haddo, Connie Hart, Iona Hickson, Kimberly Cameron and Honor McCarty. Well, flying down the first 25 and 5. Connie Hart out the turn, advantage with Connie. Just, I think, second, Grace Haddo and Honor McCarty in lane 8. Will probably get third. Well, no touch for lane 5, but lane 5, I think, was our winner. No, it's not. It's come up. It's actually Grace Haddo that sneaked it. 27.34, 27.45 for Connie, and 28.39. Honor McCarty takes third. Just wait for that to be confirmed. I thought my site was showing lane 5, but I could be wrong. Sometimes it's on the touch. And just wait for officials just to confirm that. But it was pretty close between the two girls there, Grace and Connie. No doubt about third place, 28.39. Good swim from the outside lane for the 15-year-old Honor McCarty. It was, my site isn't going wrong, 27.28. Thank you. Connie Hart takes that. It's just because I've got the best view, Jackie. That's all.
Just because you've got the best view.
I'm away to get my coffee now. I'll be back as quick as I can.
So this is event 305. It's the boys 15 and over 100 metre butterfly. We have 5 heats for you this morning, and this is heat number 1. In lane 3, Pak Ho Lung, Ren 96, 4, Blair McCarroll, South Ayrshire, 5, Adam Somerville, Ren 96, and 6, Lewis Watson, East Kilbride. Entry times here pretty close, 1:11.72 through to 1:13.70. So we'll see what happens. We've seen some really good swimming so far this morning, with a good number of the swimmers walking away with some great PBs, if not medals. So let's keep an eye on what's happening here. It's over there in lane 3. It's the Ren 96 swimmer, Pak Hai Lung. Who has this at the moment. Looking pretty comfortable out there. In second place and behind him was Blair McCarroll with Lewis Watson and then Adam Somerville. But it is a Ren 96 swimmer who takes this, doing so in a 1:12.27. In behind him, Blair McCarroll and Lewis Watson, as the results are confirmed for Heat 1.
Jackie. So on to the second of the heats of an empty lane in lane number 8. So the swimmers in 1, Aidan Fraser, West Dumbartonshire. 2, Dan Leah Youngsis, Forth Valley Tridents. 3, Matthew Darroch, West Dumbartonshire. 4, Jack Traynor, Hamilton Baths. 5 is Kyle Harper, South Ayrshire. 6 is Brian Fitzpatrick, West Dumbartonshire. And 7, Murray Johnson, RN96. Smartly away in 5, 30.68. Kyle Harper for a second ahead. And he's gone more than a second ahead now, really beginning to stretch. Second place still there in lane 4. Jack Traynor, Matthew Darroch and Murray Johnson vying for third at the moment. But no doubt who's going to take this second heat. Kyle Harper, 109.80 entry time. Nice, really nice PB, 105.73. Lanes 3 and 4, 109.03 and 109.63. Matthew Darroch, Jack Traynor, just outside entry time for Jack, but Matthew just inside his time, so he'll be pleased, the West Dumbartonshire boy.
I'll just give you the finalists for the 15-year-old boys 50-metre freestyle. Matthew Darroch, Max Corcoran, Blair McCarroll, Franek Nyamek, Alexandru Vasilius, Ryan Crabb, Danila Jasinskis, Alexander Schmizek. Reserves Matthew Jack and Ziwat Han Wang. This is heat number 3 in lane 1, Regan Shaw, Cumbernauld, empty lane 2. 3, Blake Herdman, Inverclyde. 4, Robson Miles, City of Glasgow. 5, Carrick Thompson, Inverclyde. 6, Callum Struick, Bales Hill Shark. 7, Scott Watson, East Kilbride. And 8, Hamish Maxwell, South Ayrshire. It's the City of Glasgow swimmer Robson Miles taking the early lead here, but in behind him and either side of him are in second and third place. We have Carrick Thompson and Blake Herdman. But Robson Miles dominating this one here. Entered, the only one entered in a time sub 1 minute. Looks like he's on course to hit there or thereabouts. And it will be the 2 Inverclyde boys, Carrick Thompson and Blake Herdman, that will take second and third. 57 for our winner, Robson Miles, and it is indeed Carrick Thompson who takes second in a 101.59 and a 103.49 for Blake Herdman. So we move on to heat number 4.
Second of the seeded heats, heat 4, Jay McKinnon, West D in 1, Joe Carty, City Glasgow 2, Adam Merrick, Cumbernauld 3, James Gillis, City Glasgow 4, Daniel Hay, Forth Valley Tridents 5, Aaron Russell, then 6, Belsill Sharks, 7, Thea Sterica, South Ayrshire, and 8, Oliver Jones, Inverclyde. Now James Gillis, City Glasgow, another swimmer sub 1 minute, so like his teammate 27.18. He really should be the only one under the minute. The other guys 101 plus. Still, Daniel Hay, Adam Merrick going well in second and third. So they're not going to catch James Gillis, who's going to take this pretty comfortably indeed. And coming down to take that in 50.66, James Gillis. Second is 101.84 time for Daniel Hay, just outside his time, and Adam Merrick 103.30 takes third in 104.30. I'm sure those will be good enough to get them into finals later on this morning. And we move on to the final heat, Jackie, heat number 5.
Yes, thank you, Robert. That's the results confirmed for that previous heat there, heat number 4. So this is heat number 5, empty lane 1, 2, Jack Bukowski, red 96, 3, Jack Shaw, Bells Hill Sharks, 4, Ethan Collins, City of Glasgow, 5, Gregor Ross, City of Glasgow, 6, Lewis Aitchison, Forth Valley Tridents with an empty lane 7, and 8 sees Alexander Schmeisek from City of Glasgow. An early lead here, the City of Glasgow swimmer Ethan Collins. Right out where I think we would expect to see him on a 56.50 entry time. His teammate Gregor Ross there in lane 5, who's on his heels, however. Third place at the moment, I think, is lying over there in lane 2 with Jack Bukowski of red 96, but he's been challenged all the time by Jack Shaw. But here comes Ethan Collins. Gregor Ross will take second. I think the red 96 swimmer will take third, but there's still water left. 57.74 there for Ethan Collins. Gregor Ross in a 1:00.69, and it was the red 96 swimmer who takes Jack Bukowski, who takes third in a 1:02.39. I'm sure we'll see these boys back in finals later on this morning. The results there are confirmed.
Ladies, now it's 7 heats for you. Well, there were 5 originally going in this one. We're down to 2. Empty lanes in 2, 3, and 4. So in lane 5, Martina Marzellik from City Glasgow, Emma Riddle, South Ayrshire in lane 6. Both entry times 1:28.10, 1:28.51. City Glasgow lass is a big advantage, 36.60. 40.21. And the gap extending further. Martina on a 36.60. Should improve that time. She's gone about another 23 seconds, so another 25 or so maybe coming back. We'll get a nice wee PB. Just beginning to tie up a wee bit inside the final 5 metres or so, but a good PB for that. We'll wait for that time, around about 1:22 and 1:27. There we are, 1:22.46, just a soft touch. That's now confirmed. 1:27 for Emma, and she's also inside her entry time. Well done, girls. And so you can ask for.
Heat number 2, lane 1, Jenna Aitkenhead, Renfrew Baths, 2, Sophie Brown, East Kilbride, 3, Carmen Hume, Kilmarnock. 4, Amelia Pregale, Bells Hill Sharks. 5, Abigail Quinn, Stirling Swimming. 6, Ava Steele, Forth Valley Tridents. 7, Rachel Cameron, North Ayrshire. And 8, Noella Munro, Inverclyde. I think it's possibly lane 1 with the advantage at the moment, but Stirling Swimming's Abigail Quinn has got something to say about that, and she turns first. And no, she doesn't. In fact, it's lane 7. Not sure that's quite, but anyway. To me, like it's Abigail Quinn of Stirling Swimming. No, lane 3, Carmen Hume, the Kilmarnock swimmer, turns first there. She does have the advantage here ahead of Abigail Quinn. But over on the far side, lanes 1 and 2, Jaina Aikenhead and Sophie Brown fighting for second and third place. Who's going to get that? Oh, it's all... It's lane 3 takes that one in a 1:19.86, Carmen Hume. Lane 6, Ava Steele takes second in a 1:24.19. And third place goes to Sophie Brown of East Kilbride in a 1:24.74.
Just the one PB in that one. A very nice swim there for Carmen, Jackie, getting under 120. So just waiting for that one to be confirmed before we move on. A very good second half of the race for Kilmarnock swimmer there. Early heats, it's all about trying to improve the entry times, Jackie. Get some PBs from these girls in the slightly slower heats.
Still waiting for that result to be confirmed for us. Hopefully the scoreboard will update itself just shortly before we move on to the third heat.
Might just be confirming places, Jackie. Sometimes we don't, as we've had, get the pads getting hit hard enough and you get soft touches.
Yeah, we've got 3, so a lot of swimmers in the round the 1:24, so we'll just be making sure that it is in the right order.
Fifteen-year-old finals for the boys free. Hamish Maxwell, Carrick Thompson, Cameron O'Donnell, Kel Harper, Cameron Mather, Callum Struzik, Ali Hatab. There's a joint 8th, Aidan Fraser and Theo Sterica. Our second reserve is Andrew Doohan. So we'll just wait and see if we need a swim off. We potentially will for that final place for that 50 free for the 16-year-old boys. That's Adam Fraser, West D, and Theo Sterica, South Ayrshire.
So still looking for confirmation for our heat number 2. Possibly give you... No, and that's there, we're confirmed. It's Carmen Hume, Sophie Brown, Ava Steele, were your 1, 2 and 3. So
It's a 129, it must have become a 127, 124 or something. So they jumped up, I don't know which lane it was, but they moved up.
So this is heat number 3. In lane 1, Erin Lammy, Lanark. 2, Sophie Macaulay, Hamilton Bath. 3, Charlotte Adair, North Ayrshire. 4, Ailey Melrose, Inverclyde. 5, Zara Dunn, City of Glasgow. 6, Natasha McNeil, Rutherglen. 7, Jenna Lindsay, Hamilton Baths. And 8, Zoe Griffin, Cumbernauld. And it's the Inverclyde swimmer, Ailey Melrose, who has this as he comes up to we come up to the halfway mark, and does that ahead of Charlotte Adair and Sophie Macaulay. That's your top 3 at halfway. 35.33 for our leader, Ailey Melrose. 1:16.80, so on paper she's right where she should be. Right through to 1:18 for entry times here. Still the Inverclyde swimmer, but she'll need to keep an eye on what's happening to the left-hand side of her. The North Ayrshire swimmer, Charlotte Adair, right on her shoulders. Can she keep her at bay? It will be Inverclyde. Ailey Melrose takes this ahead of Charlotte Adair and in turn ahead of Sophie Macaulay. So pretty much no change throughout most of that race. But 1:17.12, 1:17.71 and 1:19.25. So Ellie fell just outside her entry time. Slight improvement for Charlotte Adair, so she'll be pleased with that. And just in her, just under her entry time, Sophie Macaulay. Looking for that to be confirmed. Swimmers
The 48, Ellen Barbary, City Glasgow, empty lane in 2. Liz Dunn, Gunn, Morgan Beerstein 3. Ailey Laidlaw, Dumfries 4. Olivia Russell, Cumbernauld 5. Caitlin Hamilton, Lanark in 6. Ava Park, City Glasgow 7. And Cara Shetty, Rain 96, goes in lane 8. Well, strongly away. Ailey Laidlaw. 15-0 from Dumfries, over a body length clear at the halfway mark, 33.17. So looking at something maybe just a wee bit over the 110 mark here. Entry time for Ailey is 1:13.52, so we're potentially looking at a nice wee PB for her. Second place looks to be Liz Gunn and Olivia Russell in 5 either side. But it's no contest in this one. Out fast from the start, Ailey Laidlaw. It's going to be a cracking time. It might even be just bang on 110, 1:10.30. Second place, lane 3, just ahead of lane 1, 1:14.7. In fact, a dead heat, 1:14.74 for Liz Gunn and Ellen Barbary. Nice wee PB for Ellen, a big PB for Ailey Laidlaw, of just over 3 seconds.
Heat number 5. Lane 1, Leah Rafferty, West Dunbartonshire. 2, Emma Binney, Inverclyde. 3, Kayla Smith, City of Glasgow. 4, Anna Dunlop, Dumfries. 5, Alana Wilson, Baleshill Sharks. 6, Anna Campbell, City of Glasgow. 7, Orlith Jeffrey, Lanark. And 8, Emily Dawson, Milngavie Bears Den. So 106 through to 113 here. It's the Dumfries swimmer Anna Dunlop entered on the 106. And she's right out in front at the moment at the halfway mark. 31:12. In fact, I don't think. No, she's not. In fact, I beg your pardon. It's lane 6, the Mr. Anna Campbell. Anna Campbell's got the lead ahead of Anna Dunlop. Oh, really tight there. Time to Anna's turn together there. So it's Anna Dunlop, Anna Campbell leading this pack. Doing so ahead of Kayla Smith, and it's the Dumfries swimmer who's gaining the advantage as we're coming to the closing stages. Anna Dunlop takes that in a 1:08:36 ahead of Anna Campbell in a 1:09:34, and third place goes to Kayla Smith, City of Glasgow, in a 1:11:63.
Again, Jackie, just waiting for that to be confirmed.
While we're waiting for that to be confirmed, I'll just give you the finalists for the boys 17 and over 50 metre freestyle. Gregor Ross, Finlay Byrne, Stanislav Hostov, Luke Garrity, Joe Carty, Finlay Guidici, Malcolm Ormrod, and I think there's a swim off required here. Pak Hai Lung and Jack Shaw. So sorry, yes, I should have said there that for the 17 and over boys, the reserve is Kieran Brown.
Thank you, thank you, Jackie. Penultimate heat 6. Amy Wanless, Forth Valley Tridents in 1. Erin Ferris, Cumbernauld 2. Lucy McGovern, City Glasgow 3. Abigail Crawford, City Glasgow, our leader at the halfway mark in 4. Millie Barton, Baleshill Sharks 5. Millie Convin, Dumfries 6. Alex Shepherd, Cumbernauld 7, teammate Sophia McGinley in 8. 31:86. A wee bit slower in the previous heat, but it's all about ensuring you get into the final. Don't have to push it too much. Abigail Crawford still with the advantage. Out the turn and well clear. Going pretty well over in lane 8 is Sophia McGinley. Millie Barton also well there. Millie, I think, is going to get second. Abigail will take the win. 1:07:91. 1:11:14 for Lucy McGovern. I think she's second. Third rather. Yeah, lane 5, 1:10:12. Soft touch, Millie Barton. It's now there. So I think they'll all safely be in finals later on. 1:03:81 on that butterfly from Evie Mackey. Still the fastest time for a butterfly so far, Jackie.
Yes, it is indeed. And this is heat number 7, lane 1, Ruth Bryce, City of Glasgow 2, Kaylin Chan, set Ren 96 3, Amy McLeod, City of Glasgow 4, Amber Hinton, Dumfries 5, Amy Rowell, City of Glasgow 6, Cara White, Ren 96 7, Ava Grace Pettigrew, Cumbernauld, and 8, Neve Scott, City of Glasgow. And it's Amber Hinton, the 15-year-old from Dumfries, who is leading this field. Coming into the halfway mark. On the other side of her, City of Glasgow's Amy McLeod, I think, is in second place. And third place at the moment lies with Amy Rowell. Also City of Glasgow. And up alongside Amy now is Cara White. So they're going into the final turn, and it's Amber Hinton entered here in a 1:03, some 3 seconds faster than the rest of the field. So she's exactly where we'd expect to see her this morning. And it is the 2 City of Glasgow swimmers either side of her who are vying for second and third place. But in comes Amber Hinton. She does that in a 1:06.22, secures her place into the final for later. So not looking to come in any fantastic time there. Second place goes to Amy Rowell in a 1:08.85. And third place goes to Amy McLeod in a 1:09.41. Just waiting for those results to be confirmed for us for that before we move on to the boys 15 and over 200 metre freestyle.
Girls 53, finalists are Connie Hart, Grace Haddo, Amber Hinton, Honor McCarthy, Brooke Stevenson, Caitlin Morton, Lucy Taylor, Kimberly Cameron, Casey Dixon, Ailey Laidlaw, our reserves. 60-year-olds, Molly Irvin Watson, Anna Dunlop, Anna Campbell, Ava Ross, Ellis Cunningham, Iona Hickson, Emily Dawson, Emma Binney, Ailey Melrose, and Neve Scott, our 2 reserves. And our 17 and over, Amber Rigg, Cara Gumbrell, Millie Colvin, Joanna Calder, Kaylin Chan, Maisie McLafferty, Anna Wilson, Lewis Herman, Caitlin Hamilton, and Keisha McCormack are our 2 reserves.
Still waiting for that result to be confirmed. Do we have? Disqualifications there in lane 1 and 7 for a technical infraction in heat number 7, but that doesn't impact on the top 3 there. Amber Hinton, Amy Rowell, and Amy McLeod.
And we move on to the boys now. It's heat 1 of 7. Lachlan McLean in lane 2 from South Ayrshire. Lewis Watson in 3, East Kilbride. Ethan Reid in 4, Ren 96. And 2 City Glasgow swimmers 5 and 6, Ethan Alexander and Zai Wang. 2:20 to 2:29, the entry times in this one. And it's lane 6 and 5, the 2 City Glasgow lads that are out pretty smartly in this one. Just give you the finalists for the boys 1500 butterfly: Blake Herdman, Scott Watson, Alexander Smiziska, Matthew Darrick, Daniela Jinskis, Murray Johnson, Blair McCarroll, Lewis Watson. Our only reserve is Adam Somerville. 16-year-olds, Ethan Collins, Carrick Thompson, Jack Burkowski, Adam Merrick, Kyle Harper, Theo Steriker, Hamish Maxwell, Aaron Russell, Jay McKinnon, Oliver Jones, our reserves. And our 17 overs, Robson Miles, James Gillis, Gregor Ross, Daniel Hay, Jack Shaw, Joe Carty, Regan Shaw, Jack Traynor, 1 reserve, Pak Hai Lung. That's you up to date with finalists. And it's still the City of Glasgow swimmers. 143.94, 144.74. Trying to keep with them in lane 3. Lewis Watson, East Kilbride coming through. Along with Ethan Reid. Can they challenge Ethan Alexander down the final stretch? Answer's no, as Ethan stretches further away. 2:20.42 his entry time. He's going to be comfortably inside that. Around about 2:17. 2:20.72 and 2:20.73 for Ethan Reid and Lewis Watson, who are second and third, and the winning time 2:17.95 for Ethan Alexander.
This is heat number 2, lane 1, Rhys McMillan, Renfrew Bath, 2, Sam Haddon, Ren 96, 3, Alexander Smizik, City of Glasgow, 4, Finlay Guadici, Renfrew Bath, 5, Regan Shaw, Cumbernauld, an empty lane 6, 7, Scott Watson, East Kilbride, and 8, Jamie Lang, West Dunbartonshire. So we've got entry times here from 2:16 through to 2:19. And it's the Renfrew Bath swimmer Finlay Guadici, 31.27 after the first 50 metres. But let's watch East Kilbride's lane 7. Scott Watson had the advantage certainly coming out of the turn there. He does turn first at the far end there. It is lane 7 leading this pack. A group of swimmers. And then it's Finlay Guadici and swimming alongside him Alexander Smizik in second and third. I think Alexander has the advantage over Finlay. He does indeed. So that's a 1:05.38 for our leader Scott Watson at the halfway mark. So Scott entered here on a 2:17. 15 years of age, so he'll be looking to get himself into the 15-year-old. No, he won't be looking to get into a final at all, Robert, because there are no finals at this distance. So he'll be looking to get himself in some of these medals on available for the swimmers this morning. But it's Scott Watson who continues to lead this, 1:40.15 there, and he's leading ahead of Alexander Smizik over there in lane 3. Finlay Guadici in third place. Regan Shaw, let's not count him out either. I think he's going to run out of water, however, as Scott Watson comes in to finish there in a 2:14.60. Finlay Guadici takes second. No, he doesn't. It's the City of Glasgow swimmer Alexander Smizik who takes second, and Finlay Guadici takes third. 2:15.77 and 2:16.03 for our third place swimmers there, as the results are confirmed.
Give you the finalists for the girls 100 butterfly. Our 15-year-old finalists: Amber Hinton, Amy Rowell, Ely Laidlaw, Lucy McGovern, Pelia Smith, Orla Jeffrey, Gavi Shetty, Charlotte Adair. The reserves for that final: Sophie McGauley and Martina Malzalik. Move on to Heat 3. 200 free. Blair McCarroll, South Ayrshire in 1. Jay McKinnon, West D in 2. Murray Johnson, Red 96 3. Matthew Darroch, West D in 4. Joe Crawford, Scotia 5. Empty Lane 6. Luke Glenn, City Glasgow 7. And Lewis Aitchison, Forth Valley Tridents in Lane 8. Coming back to potential swim-offs, coaches or team managers from West Dunbartonshire, South Ayrshire, down to the referees area. West Dunbartonshire, South Ayrshire, pop down to the referees area, and we'll sort out potential swim-offs. Murray Johnson from Wren going out very nicely at 1:04.16. A wee bit faster than the previous heat, and he's got 2 or 3 metres advantage. We'll give you a 6-year-old girls butterfly final. Abigail Crawford, Anna Dunlop, Anna Campbell, Cara White, Emma Binney, Ellen Barbary, Olivia Russell, Alex Shepherd, Emily Dawson, Ailey Melrose. Reserves are 17 plus. Amy McLeod, Millie Barton, Sophia McGinley, Anna Wilson, Erin Fellis, Millie Colvin, Lewis Gunn, Leah Rafferty, Kaylin Chan and Caitlin Hamilton are reserves. And Murray's looking very strong in this one, 1:39. Entry time of 2:13.34, so he's very much on that entry time. And he's looking pretty good at the moment, but they're trying to get back at him. He's got work to do. Matthew Darroch and Joe Crawford. Matthew Darroch now coming through very strongly indeed. And West Dunbartonshire boy times that perfectly to take that. 2:14.29. 2:15.71 for Murray. Joe Crawford 2:17.10. So any swimmers will be straight, I'm sure, after the end of these 200s that we've got. And then we'll then move on to the finals of those 50s and 100s.
And this is heat number 5 in lane 1. Brian. Beg your pardon. Heat number 4. Lane 1, Ryan Crabb, Ren 96. 2, Aidan Fraser, West Dunbartonshire. 3, Cameron Mather, Inverclyde. 4, Jack Trainer, Hamilton Bath. 5, Malcolm Ormrod, Lanark. 6, Ewan Baxter, Ren 96. 7, Kieran Brown, City of Glasgow. And 8, Daniel Faulkner, Dumfries. And it's lane 3, Cameron Mayer leading after the first 50, ahead of Daniel Faulkner and Ewan Baxter. So we've got entry times from 2:10 through to 2:12 here, with just the one 15-year-old, 2 16-year-olds, and 5 competing for medals in the 17-18 category. So here we are in at the halfway mark. And it's lane 6, Ewan Baxter, 1:04.04. Cameron Mayer in second, and Aidan Fraser in third. Ewan entered this on a 2:11.
I'll just jump in, Jackie. Could we have a coach from Ren 96, please, down to the bottom corner? Jamie would like to see you, please. Coach from Ren 96, thank you very much.
Kieran Brown now moving through the water really nicely there. He's taken the lead there in lane 7. So it's Kieran Brown leading. Lane 3's Cameron Mayer in second, but West Dumbartonshire's Aidan Fraser right up alongside him. Battle it to the end there, but first place goes to lane 7's Kieran Brown in a 2:11.77, and it's lane 3's Cameron Mayer credited with the second place in a 2:13.16, just touching out West Dumbartonshire's Aidan Fraser in a 2:13.21. Results confirmed.
So our fifth heat, lane 2 Dean Binney, Inverclyde, 3 Max Corcoran, South Ayrshire, 4 is Adam Merritt, Cumbernauld, empty lanes in 1, 5 and 6. 7 we have Stanislav Shistov, Forth Valley Tridents, and Luke Watling-Smith in 8 from West D. 206 through to 210. West Dumbartonshire and South Ayrshire coaches or team managers, could you pop down to that bottom corner of the pool? We want to check for potential swimmers. South Ayrshire, West Dumbartonshire, if you could pop down to the bottom corner so that we can see about a potential swim off. Thank you very much. Max Corcoran looking good at the halfway mark. 1:00:17, that's pretty fast from both these guys. Adam Merritt just a second or so further back, and also still hanging in there in 8 Luke Watling-Smith. Max still has 2 or 3 metres advantage and looking pretty strong, coming towards the 150 mark and pulling away from the rest of the field. No one's going to catch Max now. 1:33.15. Got a 2.5 second advantage over Adam Merritt. So 2:07.31. He's going to be pretty close to that time if he can just keep this good speed that he's maintained throughout. Pretty close for second, third, and fourth. Max. Dean Binney and Luke Watling-Smith flying for third, but no doubt that Max is going to take this. Question of whether it's just inside his entry time, 2:05.84. Second place, 2:09.78 and 2:09.89. Adam Merritt and Dean Binney respectively. So that result now confirmed as we move on to Heat 6.
Heat number 6, penultimate heat of this event, 3:07. In lane 1, Jack Bukowski, Ren 96. 2, Luke Garrity, City of Glasgow. 3, Alexandru Vasilios, Bells Hill Sharks. 4, Kyle Connolly, East Kilbride. 6, Oliver Jones, Inverclyde. 7, Cooper Sloss, Ren 96. 7, Finlay Bennett, Rutherglen. And 8, Kyle Mossman, City of Glasgow. Lane 6, Cooper Sloss has the advantage, the early advantage, 28.42, but in fact a dead heat there between Cooper Sloss and Jack Bukowski at the turn. 28.42 for both of those boys. And yet again, Jack and Cooper turning together, but also Finley Bennett was in the mix there at the far end. So here we come. Jack Borkowski leading ahead of Cooper Sloss, and in turn ahead of Finley Bennett. Good turn there for Finley, though. I think he's just gained the advantage over Cooper Sloss now. So the entry time for the Ren 96 swimmer was 2:06 exactly for Jack Borkowski. Keeping an eye on the clock for that. So it's Jack Borkowski. But he's certainly being challenged now by Finley Bennett. Finley Bennett's going to turn first here. He does. 1:31.86. Just ahead, just in behind him, Jack Borkowski, and then lane 4's Kyle Connolly. So things are changing with the lead here. Finley Bennett turns first. Jack Borkowski in second, and I think third place is definitely with East Kilbride's Kyle Connolly. Finley Bennett finishes there in a 2:02.17, Jack Borkowski in a 2:04.23, and Kyle Connolly finishes in a 2:06.06. So some inside entry times there, certainly for our first and second place swimmers. So we'll look forward to seeing them hopefully in medals positions later on when we get the results.
Good swim there from Finlay. That gives them a very good chance of getting maybe even a silver medal on paper. Certainly he's second fastest, unless the two guys go a bit faster. So we move on to the final heat here. So move on to our final heat. That last result, I think, it's just been confirmed. And we'll just wait to find out whether we're doing the swim off straight away. So in 1, Ali Hattab, Dumfries. 2, Lewis Nelson, East Kilbride. 3, Gregor Ross, City Glasgow. 4, Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire. 5, Cameron O'Donnell, Hamilton Baths. Empty lane 6, 7, Sam Curry, South Ayrshire. 8, Andrew Patterson, City Glasgow. Now well away in lanes 5 and 3, Cameron O'Donnell and Gregor Ross. Between them, Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire. Those three at the moment have the race between them. Advantage at the moment with Gregor Ross, the 17-year-old. Cameron O'Donnell, 16. Jasper Broom, 15. So potentially swimming for gold medals, those three in the different age groups. Ali Hattab and Lewis Nelson, other two 6-year-olds in this one, along with Cameron O'Donnell. They've got to swim fast on a 2:02.17. Their entry times are 2:03 and a bit. And they've got to swim, these two guys, to get medals over in lanes 1 and 2. But at the moment, Jasper Broom coming through very nicely to challenge Gregor Ross. The two of them almost together. The South Ayrshire youngster looking particularly strong now in the latter stages of the race. We're reaching the 150 mark, and this is all done and dusted. Jasper Broom has got this one pretty wrapped up, I think. Jackie going well clear. Second place, Cameron O'Donnell. Gregor Ross in third. Very tight over that far side between Ali and Lewis. Ali just shades that one at the moment, but not a lot in it. No doubt who's going to take the 50-year-old title. Jasper Broom coasting down the final 15 metres. Second is going to be Cameron O'Donnell, and Gregor Ross is going to be touched out for third. with Sam Curry flying at the death. And Finlay Bennett's got at least a silver. Well done, Finlay. The other two guys, Maurice Nelson just finished in 5th ahead of Ali in 6th. And Sam Curry will get the silver medal, I think, for the 15-year-olds. Well done to him. Andrew Patterson, I'm not sure whether he will probably get the bronze in the 15-year-olds. We just wait for that to be confirmed. Well, that's the end of the swimming this morning, heats and finals so far for all the guys. We're just waiting to find out whether we're going to be doing swim-offs for the guys before we finish off with the final lot of swims for the girls, which is the 200 free. We've got 8 heats to come, 8 heats to come, Jackie, for those. And it's swim-off time, Jackie. I'll let you do those ones. I think it's for the 16-year-old for getting into the final and first reserve.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Looks like we are getting set up for the swim-off, as Robert says, for the 16-year-old boys, Aidan Fraser and Theo Sterica. Yes? And then we'll go on to the final event of the morning, which is the 200-metre freestyle for our female swimmers.
Well, we're looking for the swimmers that we're looking for. Aidan Fraser, Theo Sterica for the 16-year-olds, and the 17 overs, Pak Hai Leung and Jack Shaw. So those 4 swimmers should all be down. We're ready to get back in the water for the swim-off. So fellas, if you're not there, quickly get down. We're missing one.
He's just coming, Robert.
That's fine. I think they're keen maybe to do all 4 in the one heat rather than do 2 lots of swim-offs.
So it'll be 2 heats that we're going to be doing for the swim-off. So the 16-year-olds followed by the 17-year-olds.
Sometimes they put all 4 in, but as you say, Jackie, it looks like they're splitting it in 16 first and then 17 plus. So they'll all swim faster than they did earlier, Jackie. It always happens.
It does indeed. So it was a 26.56. Both Aidan Fraser of Western Bartonshire and Theo Sterica, South Ayrshire, swam in the heats. And you can see the boys just getting ready there in, I think, lanes 4 and 5 are going to be used. It is indeed. Here we go. So it's Aidan Fraser, Western Bartonshire in lane 4, and Theo Sterica, South Ayrshire in lane 5. This is for a place in the final and first reserve. The final later this morning. It looked like Theo just had the advantage over the Western Bartonshire boy, Aidan Fraser, but Aidan's coming back. Theo looks like he's responding. This is tight, but I think Theo Sterica is going to take this. It's all at the touch, and it is Theo Sterica who takes this in a 26.25. 26.39 for Aidan Fraser. So subject to official confirmation, Theo will go into the final later on this morning and Aidan will be first reserve. Well done, lads.
Was that a wee bit faster than earlier on, Jackie?
It just was a shade faster, yes, Robert.
Yeah.
It was. You were correct, as usual. You'll do this one then?
Yeah, okay, I'll do this one. So we have Pak Hai Lung from lane 96, who will be going in lane 4, and in lane 5, Jack Shaw. Good luck, lads. 27.04 earlier. Both off pretty smartly there. Pretty level start, and Jack quickly into the stroke, whereas Pat slower into the stroke. Out the turn, they're both together, next to nothing in it. And Jack just shades it a wee bit. Is he that bit stronger down the final stretch? Yes. Lane 5. Jack takes it 26.55, a half a second virtually faster than he was earlier on. So he goes into the outside lane. Well done, lads. And Pack will be the first reserve. Good to have a wee bit of excitement to just about conclude the morning. Ladies, you're back on for a 200 free, 8 heats. This is the first of 8.
It is indeed, and we have 6 swimmers going in this first heat. As we've just said, this is event 308, final event of this morning before we go into the heat final session. This is heat 1. In lane 2, Rachel Cameron, North Ayrshire. 3, Erin Lammy, Lanark. 4, Jenna Lindsay, Hamilton Baths. 5, Katrina Henderson, East Kilbride. 6, Katia Wilson, Bells Hill Sharks. And 7, Emma Inree, South Ayrshire. We've got 2:34 through to 2:41. It's the North Ayrshire swimmer, Rachel Cameron. No, it's not. Who takes the lead there? It's Katia Wilson ahead of Rachel Cameron at that first turn. So Katia Wilson, Rachel Cameron, East Kilbride, Katrina Henderson in 3rd. And we're coming up to the halfway mark. It's now in lane 2 taken that. Rachel Cameron ahead of Katia Wilson, but really nothing between that. 0.3 of a second or thereabouts, splitting those two girls. East Kilbride's Katriona Henderson in 3rd place. Emma Imrie, I think, is coming right up alongside her there. And there's one of our para swimmers. This is a good swim for her this morning. But it's over in lane 2. Rachel Cameron, 15-year-old from North Ayrshire, turning there with a lead of just under 3 seconds from lane 3's Erin Lammy. It's now taken up 2nd place. 3rd place, I think, is lying possibly with Emma Imrie as she goes up to the turn there. Rachel Cameron turns. Erin Lammy. And it is indeed Emma Imrie in 3rd place, as the North Ayrshire swimmer finishes there in a 2:32.14. That's in well inside her entry time. 2:33.98 for Erin Lammy, another improvement, and Emma Imrie just touched out there by Katia Wilson, who took 3rd place. Good swim, girls.
So a good number of PBs in that one, Jackie. Good race to get us underway. Our second has all 8 going, and 1 to 8 we have in 1 Martina Marzelik, City Glasgow. 2 Sophia Macaulay, Hamilton Bass. 3 Faith Riley, Dumfries. 4 is Charlotte Adair, North Ayrshire. 5 Eva Gibson, Cumbernauld. 6 Charlotte Pavlikas Zintag, City Glasgow. 7 Evie Martin, Kirkintilloch and Kilsyth. And 8 is Chloe Wilson, Belsill Sharks. 2:30 to 2:34 and 31, 38. And well clear at this very early stage. Faith Riley, local swimmer from Dumfries, and she's probably about 4 clear of lane 8, who's going pretty well. Chloe Wilson from Belsill Sharks, and she also is a good bit clear of the remainder to the halfway mark. 1:07.81. Certainly swimming well inside 2:30 here for Faith. She's got an entry time of 2:31. Well, 2:31.11. There's the field really bunched for second, third, fourth and fifth. Still Chloe with that advantage in second. Now just maybe slowing up a wee bit here. Needs plenty of encouragement, Faith, to keep this going. 1:45.96. Well, we're in the sort of low to mid 220s here. Eva Gibson from Cumbernauld coming through to challenge for third now. Chloe Wilson looks good for second. And looking good still to take this one is Faith Riley. It's going to be around about 2:23, 24, 2:23. Cracking swim. 2:23.71, 2:27.79. Very good swim as well for Chloe Wilson. About 7-second improvement, roughly about an 8-second improvement for Faith. And 2:32.90. Sophie Macaulay just inside her entry time. Well done, girls. Just wait for that result to be confirmed before we move on.
While we're waiting for that, I'll give you some results from the 400 IM earlier this morning. 15-year-old boys, bronze medal goes to City of Glasgow's Andrew Patterson, silver South Ayrshire's Jasper Broom, and gold Inverclyde's Blake Herdman. 16-year-old boys, bronze medal goes to City of Glasgow's Kyle Mossman, silver to East Kilbride's Kyle Connolly, and gold to Rutherglen's Finlay Bennett.
Just the time there for lane 5, just adjusted one place further up the field.
Heat number 3, lane 1, Holly Stewart, Scotia. 2, Ellen Barbary, City of Glasgow. 3, Hannah Adair, North Ayrshire. 4, Hannah Jameson, East Kilbride. 5, Lucy Vignan, South Ayrshire. 6, Olivia Russell, Cumbernauld. 7, Ellie Hanlon, Forth Valley Tridents. And 8, Evie Anderson, South Ayrshire. So we've got entries here from 2:27 through to 2:29. And just away from the pool, I'll continue to confirm the results for the 400 IM. So that's the boys 17 and over. Bronze goes to Ren 96's Ewan Baxter. Silver to Forth Valley Trident's Daniel Hay. And gold to City of Glasgow's James Gillis. So back in the pool. And it is lane 6. Olivia Russell, the Cumbernauld swimmer, leading. So Olivia Russell continues to lead this field. (1:11.02) for her at the turn. She leads ahead of Hannah Adair and in turn Lucy Vignan. Whilst the advantage lies with her, with the Cumbernauld swimmer, there's 2 or 3, 4 of them, but pretty much in a line in behind her. As Olivia Russell continues to lead, her teammate coming up alongside after that last turn there. In fact, not her teammate, I beg your pardon. It's 2 yellow caps confusing me. It's Lucy Vignan, the South Ayrshire swimming, coming up alongside. Check my glasses, both girls turning together there. 1:49.63, 1:49.66. 3 100ths of a second splitting the girls. Still pretty tight though. Still think this possibly could be anyone's race. So the South Ayrshire swimmer turns first there. They're all coming back at her now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 girls pretty much in a line. Let's watch lane 8 as well. South Ayrshire's Evie Anderson, and right from the outside there, she takes that in a 2:26.61. So with from 3.5 seconds inside her entry time. Lane 4's Hannah Jameson takes second, and in lane 6, Olivia Russell takes third. 2:26.74 for Hannah Jameson and 2:27.06 for Olivia.
Heat number 4, Lucy McGovern 1, City Glasgow, Kimberly Cameron in 2, North Ayrshire, Sophia McGinley in 3, Cumbernauld, teammate Eva Pettigrew 4, Amy Jones, Forth Valley Tridents 5, Lewis Herdman, Inverclyde 6, Melania Smith, City Glasgow 7, and Ailey Melrose, Inverclyde in 8. 2:22 to 2:26 are the times in this one. Let's see if we can get something under 2:20 in this one. Very strong start from Sophia McGinley. 31.61. It's almost 2 seconds faster than the previous heat. Certainly pacing under the 2:20 mark if she can keep this going. Eva Pettigrew, her teammate, in 4. Also in 7, Alia Smith, City Glasgow. Kayla Smith coming through. Kayla Smith is only about a body length back on her leader. 1:06.79, 1:07.19, half a second between the two. They're well clear of the rest, who are being chased. Kimberly Cameron, Eva Pettigrew almost together for third place. A little between the two swimmers now. Sophia McGinley, Alia Smith, and Kayla Smith now takes it up. Entry time of 2:24, turning in 1:42.38. Well, still maybe a couple of seconds inside that 2:20 mark. Both girls every chance of getting inside 2:20. With third place now, Lois Herdman from Inverclyde. She's clear, I think, in third. But trying to also keep in the picture is Lucy McGovern for that third place. No doubt who's going to take this. It's the 50-year-old City Glasgow swimmer, Kayla Smith. Lovely swim, 2:16.81. Can we get sub 20? Not quite, 2:20.93, but a good PB for Sophia. And just hanging on for third, 2:23.76 was Lewis Herdman, virtually on her entry time. But, good swims from the first two swimmers there, Jackie. Just wait for that to be confirmed by our officials. That's all good.
And heat number 5, in lane 1, Alex Shepherd, Cumbernauld. 2, Nina Spirit Hawthorne, Inverclyde. 3, Abigail Crawford, City of Glasgow. 4, Leah Rafferty, Western Bartonshire. 5, Abby Henderson, Rutherglen. 6, Charlotte McGavin, Hamilton Baths. 7, Jessica Lafferty, Bales Hill Sharks. And 8, Mia Loudon, Ren 96. 2:18 through to 2:21 for the girls' entry times here. Taking the early lead, it looks like it's City of Glasgow's Abigail Crawford. But in fact, no. Ren 96's Mia Loudon gets that in a 32:24. 1/100th of a second spreading her and Abigail Crawford. At that 50-metre turn. Still lane 3. Lane 8, although I think lane 3, Abigail Crawford is now moving ahead of Mia Loudon. Mia's in second. Abigail turns there in a 1:07. And in fact, it's lane 2's Inverclyde's Nina Spirit Hawthorne who turns in second place, 1:09.05. So we have a clear leader at the moment in Abigail Crawford. And then several girls battling for second and third place. Leah Rafferty, Western Bartonshire, I think turned second there ahead of Inverclyde, Nina Spirit Hawthorne. But on the heels of Nina is Alex Shepherd over there in lane 1. Abigail Crawford turning. Leah Rafferty, Nina Spirit Hawthorne. That's your top 3 with lane 5's. Abby Henderson in 4th place. Number of 15-year-olds in this heat. We'll be keeping an eye on this. Good number of 15-year-olds still to come, however. So it's Abigail Crawford, 16-year-old from City of Glasgow, who will take this. Doing so in a time of 2:18.73 with a battle for second and third. But that touch went to lane 5 for second place. Abby Henderson just touching out Leah Rafferty into third place there. 2:22.34 and 2:22.37 for our second and third place swimmers. But the winner of that one, Abigail Crawford, City of Glasgow.
Heat number 6, empty lane in 1. So 2 we have Lucy McLaughlin, Inverclyde. 3 Hannah Lindsay, Hamilton Baths. 4 Lauren Dunlop, Dumfries. 5 Lucy Taylor, Lanark. 6 Iona Hickson, Mulcairn Bearsten. 7 Evie Chan, Ren 96. And 8 Heather Keller, Dumfries. 2:17s right through to 2:18. Barely a second and a half. Cover all 7 swimmers. Strong start, 5 and 6, 31.29 and 31.47 for Lucy Taylor and Iona Hickson. Now that silver Capilana going well in lane 5. Lucy Taylor, the 15-year-old, looking good at this early stage, but a body length clear of Lauren Dunlop in 4 and Iona Hickson in lane 6. Halfway mark. 1:05.95, about a second advantage. And we're going almost 2 seconds faster than the previous heat, so we're looking for a nice wee PB here for Lucy. 2:17.42, we maybe be in something like the 2:14 range. And extending that advantage, Lauren Dunlop from Dumfries in hot pursuit, but about 3-4 metres further back. 1:40.26. Well, really strong finish from Lucy. We'll get her pretty close to 2:15 And the legs really kicking in for all the swimmers down the final stretch. Certainly getting encouraged by Karen there. And it could be a 2:14. It's even better than that. Well done, Lucy. 2:13.87. Lovely swim from you. Lauren Dunlop, virtually on her entry time. 2:17.24. A bit further back, 2:20.07. Iona Hickson. A good swim. Well done, Lucy.
Heat number 7, lane 1, Abby McMillan, City of Glasgow. 2, Connie Hart, South Ayrshire. 3, Jenny Maguire, Hamilton Baths. 4, Gracie Haddo, South Ayrshire. 5, Ella Cunningham, City of Glasgow. 6, Ruby McInnes, South Ayrshire. 7, Sarah Maguire, Dumfries, and her teammate Ailey Laidlaw swims in lane 8. So just away from the pool for a moment, confirm the results for event 302. This is the 15-year-old girls 400 IM. Bronze medal is Bells Hills Jessica Lafferty. Silver medal Lanark's Ola Jeffrey. And gold City of Glasgow's Amy Rowell. The 16-year-old girls. Bronze goes to Cumbernaulds Alicia Thompson. Silver Hamilton Baths Lucy Hunter. And gold Lanark's Evie Mackey. 17 and over. Bronze goes to Western Bartonshire's Leah Rafferty. Silver to City of Glasgow's Amy McLeod, and gold to Dumfries' Amber Rigg. So back in the pool, and it is Hamilton Baths, Jenny Maguire and Ella Cunningham. Okay, could the owner of a white... No, sorry. Looks like we've got it. Sorry about that. Back in the pool. Lane 5, Ella Cunningham. Leading ahead of Hamilton Bath, Jenny Maguire. And lane 8, Ailey Laidlaw. That's your top 3, but right up alongside. Over there in lane 2, we have Honor McCarty. No, we don't, beg your pardon. We have Connie Hart. My apologies. So entry times here, 2:11 through to 2:17. So quite a bit of a spread here. And then City of Glasgow's Ella Cunningham will take this. She does in a 2:15.89. Ella entered in the 2:12, so just a little bit outside her entry time. Lane 3's Jenny Maguire takes second place. $2:15.08 for our winner, $2:15.89 for Connie Hart, and third place goes to Jenny Maguire in a 2:16.00. Coaches, team managers, if you're looking for start sheets for the finals, they are over at the medals desk. I think it's possibly just one per club has been printed. So if you could just pick up start sheets there. Thank you.
Well, 2:13.87, Lucy Taylor, the previous heat that we had is the fastest time, 15-year-old. We have 4 15-year-olds in this one. The final heat, Erin Ferris in 1, Cumbernauld. 2, Honor McCarty, City Glasgow. 3, Molly Irvin Watson. Dumfries. 4, Evie Mackey, flying from Lanark. 5 is Amber Hinton. Dumfries. 6, Brooke Stevenson, South Ayrshire. 7, Eva Ross, City Glasgow. And 8, Caitlin Morton, City Glasgow. Well, Evie Mackey, 27.85. 29.31, a good start as well for Amber Hinton, a 15-year-old. We'll be looking to take the 50-year-old title, Evie 16. Now Evie Mackey out very strongly indeed. She's going to be well inside the minute mark here for the first 100, and really is working extremely hard. 58.33. Really out extremely strongly. We could be sub 2 minutes here for Evie. Oh, we're miles clear. Amber Hinton also miles clear in second. In third place, Molly Irvin Watson, no disgrace, she's third. But 1:29.52, we're going to be just over the 2 minute mark. 1:33.55 and 1:36.49, Molly Irvin Watson. Well, it's almost a procession, Jackie. This is wonderful to see from Evie Mackey. 2:02.80. Well, I'm sure she's getting encouraged to try and get inside that. Karen will be really chuffed if she can, and she will. 2:00.44. Well done, Evie. A nice swim as well for Amber Hinton. 2:06.38 at this stage of the season. 2:09.93 for Molly Irvin Watson. Well, that was pretty impressive to finish off the heats and everything this morning before we go on to finals. 2:00.44.
So that concludes the heats for this morning, and we're on to the finals. But we're going to, there is just a short break until we get started with the finals, due to start 11:10, but we just have to push that back a little bit. 11:15. So if you need to nip out for a comfort break, please do so now. If you're watching us on live stream, just time to get the kettle on and get a cup of coffee before the finals start at 11:15 for this morning's racing. As I said, start sheets for the finals are over on the medals table, clubs, if you haven't already collected one. And we'll be back here at 11:15.
I'm just going to come back to that previous race. 2:00.44. Subject to verification. That is a new West District short course 200 metres freestyle record. Evie Mackey, well done Evie. 2:00.44, breaking the existing one. 2:00.75. So we don't get that done very often these days, but nice to see that. We'll also mention that just over a couple of weeks ago, when the district went down to swim at the inter-counties, Evie swam and broke the 16-year-old 100 metres freestyle Scottish record. I think it was a 56.10 or thereabouts. I will get it in just a wee moment because I have it here. In fact, it was a 55.10 which broke a record that had stood for almost 16 years. So 55.10 is the time that Evie did to get that 60-year-old Scottish short course record. It wasn't a junior record. That junior record is actually held by a 15-year-old time. I think it was 54.97 by a Hart swimmer, Emma Russell, who swam it as a 15-year-old at the short course at RCP when she was 15. Her birthday was actually I think around about the 27th of December. So although she was actually 16 at the end of the year and was a junior record, it's a 15-year-old junior record that she also took. So well done, Evie. You just got to go a wee bit faster if you can, if you do get a chance to do another 100 between now and the end of the year, to take that junior 16-year-old title as well.
So just in the wee break here, I'll conclude some results from this morning. The boys 15-year-old 200 metre freestyle. Bronze medal goes to Andrew Patterson, City of Glasgow. Silver goes to Sam Curry of South Ayrshire, and gold, South Ayrshire's Jasper Broom. 16-year-old boys, bronze medal goes to Ren 96's Jack Wachowski, silver goes to Rutherglen's Finlay Bennett, and gold to Hamilton Bath's Cameron O'Donnell. 17 and over, bronze medal goes to City of Glasgow's Kieran Brown. His teammate Luke Garrity picks up silver, and Gregor Ross the gold. The 15-year-old girls 200 metre freestyle, bronze medal goes to Lanark's Lucy Taylor, silver to Honor McCarty of City of Glasgow, and gold Dumfries' Amber Hinton. And the 16-year-old girls with the record that Robert has just announced. The gold medal there goes to Evie Mackey of Lanark. Sorry, I'm reading this out the wrong way now. Bronze medal goes to City of Glasgow, Ava Ross. Silver to Dumfries' Molly Irvin Watson. And with the new record, the gold medal goes to Evie Mackey of Lanark. 17 and over girls, bronze goes to Hamilton Bath's Hannah Lindsay. Silver, Cumbernauld Sophia McGinley, and her teammate Erin Ferris collects the gold. Remember, swimmers, to collect your medals before you leave the venue today. Thank you. Right, we're welcome back, everybody. It's the final session for this morning, so I'll pass you over to the referees. No, I won't. Beg your pardon. I'm going to introduce the finalists. So we're starting off with event 303. This is the boys 15 and over 50-metre freestyle. In lane 1, representing Forth Valley Tridents, Daniela Jajanskis. Lane 2, representing Bales Hill Shark, Alexandru Vasilios. Lane 3, representing South Ayrshire, Blair McCarroll. Lane 4, representing Western Bartonshire, Matthew Darrock. Lane 5, representing South Ayrshire, Max Corcoran. Lane 6, Franik Niemiek, Forth Valley Tridents. Lane 7, representing Ren 96, Ryan Krabby. And Lane 8, representing City of Glasgow, Alexander Shmizek, your 15-year-old 50-metre freestyle boys final. $26.40 rather, fastest time here by the Western Bartonshire, Matthew Darrock. So let's see what happens now. Matthew he's certainly out in front there alongside Max Corcoran of South Ayrshire. Matthew Darrock, Max Corcoran, this is going to be really tight. Who's going to take this all down to the touch? And it is lane 4. Matthew Darrock, who takes that in a time of 28.68. Lane 5's Max Corcoran takes second in a 26.70. And lane 3's Blair McCarroll takes the bronze. So that's silver, gold, and gold, silver, bronze. Matthew Darrock, Max Corcoran, and Blair McCarroll.
Quickly introduce our finalists. In lane 1 for our 16-year-olds from Dumfries, Ali Hattab. In 2 from Bales Hill Sharks, Callum Struzik. 3, Hamilton Bass, Cameron O'Donnell. 4, South Ayrshire's Hamish Maxwell. 5, Inverclyde's Carrick Thompson. 6, South Ayrshire's Kyle Harper. 7, Inverclyde's Cameron Mather. And 8, South Ayrshire's Thea Steriker. Our 16-year-old 100 metres 50 freestyle final. Nice start in lanes 4 and 3. Hamish Maxwell and Cameron O'Donnell smartly into their stroke. A little between the two. Hamish just with that slight advantage out the turn. And coming through strongly to challenge in 5 is Carrick Thompson. And Carrick Thompson coming through very late. Can Hamish hang on? Hamish just does that. 24.97. We'll wait for the time for 5. That's not the right time, 26.90. I'm sure that is wrong. Third is Cameron O'Donnell. I think Carrick will be second. We'll wait for our officials to confirm that. There we are. It is official 4-5-3. Hamish, Carrick, Cameron.
$17 and over final. Lane 1 representing Lanark, Malcolm Ormrod. 2, City of Glasgow's Joe Carty. 3, Stanislav Hirostov, Forth Valley Tridents. 4, City of Glasgow's Gregor Ross. 5, Forth Valley Tridents, Finlay Burns. 6, City of Glasgow's Luke Garrity. 7, Renfrew Baths, Finlay Guadici. And 8, Bales Hill Sharks, Jack Shaw. And it's the centre of the pool there, Gregor Ross, who is leading this. It's all about the silver and bronze now. Gregor Ross finishes there in a 25.47, does so ahead of Stanislav Hustov in a time of 26.43, and Finlay Byrne takes bronze in a 26.69.
That concludes the guys. It's girls now, 53, our 50-year-old final. Good luck, ladies. One, Lucy Taylor Lanark. Two, Brooke Stevenson, South Ayrshire. Three, Amber Hinton, Dumfries. Four, Connie Hart, South Ayrshire. Teammate Gracie Haddo in 5. 6, Honor McCarthy, City Glasgow. Teammate Caitlin Morton, 7. Kimberly Cameron, North Ayrshire in 8. It's lane 4 with a healthy advantage coming down the stretch. Connie Hart has got this one pretty well wrapped up. Connie Hart has this one. Very close for second. Lane 6 and 5. That's the second and third. So Connie Hart, 27.26, 28.01 and 28.21. Lane 6. Honor McCarthy takes silver. Grace Haddo takes the bronze. But well done, Connie Hart.
Six 16-year-old girls 50-metre freestyle final. Lane 1, Milngine Bearsden, Emily Dawson. 2, City of Glasgow's Ella Cunningham with her teammate Anna Campbell in lane 3. Dumfries' Molly Owen Watson in 4 with her teammate Anna Dunlop in 5. City of Glasgow's Ava Ross in 6, Milngine Bearsden, Iona Hickson in 7, and Inverclyde's Emma Binney in 8. And this is a battle in the centre of the pool there, but it's taken by Anna Dunlop in lane 5 in a 27.34 ahead of her teammate Molly Irvin Watson in a 27.42, and the bronze medal goes to Anna Campbell. As the results are confirmed there, and Anna's time is 28.86.
Now move on to the 17 over final. One, Alana Wilson, Bellshill Sharks. 2, Kaylin Chan, Ren 96. 3, Millie Convin, Dumfries, teammate Amber Rigg. 4, 5, Cara Gumbro, City Glasgow. 6, Joanna Calder, Mulgan Bearsden. 6, Maisie McClafferty, Forth Valley Tridents. And 8, Lewis Herman, Inverclyde. Well, no doubt, lane 4, well clear. Amber Rigg takes that. Second place, Cara Gumbro. Third, Millie Convin. Again, soft touch in lane 5, we've got it there. Confirmed 4.53. As I mentioned, Amber Rigg, Cara Gumbro and Millie Convent, 27.19 the winning time. Well done, Amber. That's us done the 53. We move on to 100 butterfly. It's their 15-year-old boys.
Our 15-year-old boys 100-metre butterfly final in lane 1, representing South Ayrshire, Blair McCarroll. 2, representing Forth Valley Tridents, Danila Jasinskis. Lane 3, representing City of Glasgow, Alexander Smizek. Lane 4, representing Inverclyde, Blake Herdman. Lane 5, representing East Kilbride, Scott Watson. Lane 6, representing West Dunbartonshire, Matthew Darragh. Lane 7, representing Ren 96, Murray Johnson. And lane 8, representing East Kilbride, Lewis Watson. Your 15-year-old boys 100-metre butterfly final. And in the pool, it is Blake Herdman, the Inverclyde swimmer, who is dominating this. Into the final turn there. And it's South Ayrshire's. Is it? Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's City of Glasgow's Alexander Schmeineck in second, with East Kilbride Scott Watson in third. I think that is going to be your finish order. Blake finishes there in a 1:03.69, taking the gold medal. Alexander in a time of 1:06.49, silver medal position. And lane 5, Scott Watson in the bronze medal position in a 1:07.93. Results confirmed.
Now move on to a 16-0 final. So in 1, Hamish Maxwell from South Ayrshire. Teammate is Kyle Harper in 2. Jack Borowski from Ren 96 in 3. Ethan Collins, City Glasgow 4. Carrick Thompson, Inverclyde 5. Adam Merrick, Cumbernauld 6. Theo Sterica, South Ayrshire 7. Aaron Russell, Belsall Sharks in lane 8. Ethan Collins, some 4 seconds faster than anyone else, so expect him really to dominate this quite substantially. He's out in 27.53. Second place at the moment, Carrick Thompson with Jack Borkowski. In third, it's all about who's going to get second and who's going to get third, because Ethan Collins totally dominant in this one. Still looks like Carrick's going to get silver with Jack in third. It's all about the time for Ethan here. 57.59, a wee bit faster than he was earlier. Carrick just getting touched out. Was he touched out? No, he just hung on. 1:02.39, 1:02.50 for Jack. Pretty close, guys, for the minors' places. Well done, 57.59 for Ethan.
The boys 17 and over 100 metre butterfly final in lane 1, representing Cumbernauld, Regan Shaw. In lane 2, representing Bales Hill Shark, Jack Shaw. In lane 3, representing City of Glasgow, Gregor Ross. His teammate Robson Miles in lane 4. Their teammate James Gillis in lane 5. 6, representing Forth Valley, Daniel Hay. 7, representing City of Glasgow, Joe Carty. And in lane 8, representing Hamilton Baths, Jack Drainer. So it's the City of Glasgow boys dominating this there in the middle of the pool, lanes 4 and 5. James Gillis has the advantage at the moment ahead of his teammate, Robson Miles. So James Gillis leads Robson Miles. Robson's coming up right alongside him. This is going to be tight coming into this finish. Robson now has the advantage there, and it's all at the touch there, and he did. He took that in a 58.27 ahead of his teammate James Gillis in a 58.43. Both boys sub 1 minute, and then the bronze medal goes to lane 6, Daniel Hay of Forth Valley Tridents in a 1:00.54. So gold medal to Robson Miles, silver to James Gillis, as the results are confirmed. And it's the turn of the girls, starting with our 15-year-olds.
So now, ladies, 100 butterfly, 15-year-old final. Ellie Shetty, Ren 96 in 1. Talia Smith, City Glasgow 2. Ellie Laidlaw, Dumfries in 3. Teammate Amber Hinton 4. Amy Rowell, City Glasgow 5. Teammate Lucy McGovern goes in 6. Orla Jeffrey in 7 from Lanark. And 8 is Charlotte Adair, North Ayrshire. Amber Hinton looked very comfortable in the earlier heats. Just did enough to qualify, 106.22. She was entered around about the 103 mark. And well clear already. Amy Rowell at the moment about a metre clear in second. Ellie Laidlaw in third. And that may well be the finish order. Certainly Amber Hinton motoring down the final few metres. Going to be a wee bit faster than she was earlier. Quite a wee bit faster, 104.40. Lane 5, Amy Rowell takes the silver, and Ellie Laidlaw takes the bronze. 108.07 and 109.26. Well done, Amber. 104.40. Gold medal for her in that one.
The 16-year-old girls 100-metre butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Cumbernauld, Olivia Russell. Lane 2, representing Inverclyde, Emma Binney. Lane 3, representing City of Glasgow, Anna Campbell, with her teammate Abigail Crawford in lane 4. 5, representing Dumfries, Anna Dunlop. 6, representing Ren 96, Cara White. 7, representing City of Glasgow, Ellen Barbary. And 8, representing Cumbernauld, Alex Shepherd. And it's Abigail Crawford who had the advantage there in lane 4, 31.90 at the halfway mark, leading ahead of Anna Campbell and in turn Anna Dunlop. So that arrow shape there in the centre of the pool. Abigail Crawford. So Abigail Crawford will take the gold medal here Bit of a battle for silver and bronze. I think the Dumfries swimmer is going to succeed. She does it there in lane 5. So Abigail Crawford takes the gold medal in a 107.59. Silver goes to Anna Dunlop in a 109.79, and it's Anna Campbell who takes the bronze in a 110.19, as that result is confirmed.
Hopefully a nice tight finish for this one. Our last final, Lewis Gunn, Milgan Beerstein in 1, Erin Ferris, Cumbernauld 2, teammate Sophia McGinley 3, Amy McLeod, City Glasgow 4, Millie Barton, Bellshill Sharks 5, her teammate Alana Wilson 6, Millie Convin, Dumfries 7, and Leah Rafferty, Western Barton Sharon 8. Well, nice strong start. Yellow cap of Sophia McGinley in 3. Well, lane 4 should, on paper, win this one. Amy McLeod. You've got a lane, you've got a chance. It's still the advantage now with Amy. And she's gone about a metre clear. Sophia comes under a bit of pressure. 2 Bellshill girls have got a heck of a lot to do in 6 and 5. I don't think they're going to make any impression yet. But never say never. Alana Wilson in 6 is trying her hardest. She's going to get a silver, I think. Or is she? Amy McLeod has got the gold. Alana Wilson might just get touched out. She did by 400ths by her teammate. Millie Barton sneaked in there at the death, getting the arms over in the right position to get silver just ahead. But the two of them high-fiving one another. At least they've got on the podium in a second and third, but well done. 108.22 to Amy McLeod takes the gold in our final event. So that concludes the morning. Thanks very much everyone joining us on the live stream. We're going to be back a little bit later, slight delay for this afternoon. We should start at 12:30. We've pushed that back to 12:45. So our session will start at 12:45. If you can join us this afternoon on the live stream, we'll be delighted to see you back. So from Robert Taylor and Jackie Smith, we bid you farewell from